Dozens of whales beached on Cape Cod.
1, 2, 3.
Volunteers rushing to the rescue. Tonight, fear more whales could end up stranded on shore. Most of these whales are in deeper water tonight, but there was one that ended up back in the sand in Sandwich, hours after more than 50 others beached themselves in Dennis. And that's where we find the night team's Dan Housley. Dan?
Well, there have been a lot of beachings here on the Cape over the years, but this is the biggest one in about 10 years. There was one more whale that was beaching itself tonight, and that was bad news, but the good news is many more were saved than lost. This whale is being euthanized in Sandwich. The rescue team pushed it out to sea 3 times, and 3 times it came back. Now rescuers are worried if they push it out again and it comes back a 4th time, it might lead another mass beaching of the surviving whales believed swimming nearby.
I think it's sad. It's really sad.
Please back up. We're trying to move the whales into the shore.
But everyone here is focusing on the success. 46 of 57 whales rescued. A Hungarian exchange student took these pictures during the early hours of what became the biggest mass beaching on the Cape in more than 10 years.
Oh, man, it was crazy. There were whales everywhere. 10, 15 whales, you know, it was nuts.
Cape vacationers joined the experts using buckets and beach towels to keep the whales wet until the tide came back.
What we did while they were high and dry is we tried to provide supportive care for them, tried to make them as comfortable as possible, keep them from overheating, keep them from drying out too much.
Finally, as the tide came back in, dozens of wayward whales were pointed back out to sea.
Get them all lined up. So she's okay, everybody, now let them go. And all at once, they all started going out. It's pretty cool. All together in a nice little tight cluster.
But 10 whales couldn't be saved, including this one in Sandwich. Still, rescuers try to look on the bright side.
You have to look at it as we saved 46. We saved a lot more than we had to put down or that had died, so.
The experts say this is the kind of thing that can repeat itself, so they're going to be keeping a close eye on the shores here in the next couple of days, right out through probably about a week. We're live on the Cape. Dan Housley, 7 News, 19.
All right, Dan, thank you. And while whale strandings are uncommon in summer, this is the largest number of whales to beach themselves on Cape Cod shoreline since Christmas Eve '91. This is video from that beaching when 31 pilot whales died. Scientists say those whales were following food when they became trapped in the shallow water.
And the 19 now with the latest on